What's up guys, FeelMercy here, and this is going to be the last look of the old Tzhaar area, because it is about 1 hour before the supposed Tzhaar update. I hope they don't troll me and release out the Dominion Tower or something, but in some ways I would like that because you get the Goliath gloves. But anyway, this is very much the old look, which is the lava running through the floor, almost a marble effect. Lava everywhere. The old Tzhaar creatures had a slight bloom effect, as well as some of the old sulfur vents. And with me I've actually got some weapons. Now I've got the obby ring, as some people know it as, which is the range weapon. The obby shield as well. I've actually got one of the, I don't know what it is, it's like an obby dagger almost, or an obby sword. I've also got an obby knife. Fuck knows what that is. Also an obby staff. Now I've never actually seen this staff before, so it's quite interesting to look at, but it's actually pretty cool. It looks like a 6 foot long dildo almost, but enough of that. And then we've got the obby mace, which that is shit, innit? Who the hell would use that? Right, and then we've also got the obby maul. Now what I'm going to be doing is waiting till the update. See if they update the fire cape, which I imagine, having seen some of the pictures, will be added. A bloom effect will be added to it, and also how the obby weapons will change, as well as the Tzhaar creatures and in general the Tzhaar area. Now this is unfortunately all I'll be able to do today because it's Valentine's Day. They've released it at a really awkward time. I won't be able to do any of the quests today. I won't be able to do the Tzhaar kiln today, but I will hope to get some of that footage out for you guys tomorrow. So instead I'm just going to be having a look at some of the new weapons, some of the new graphical updates of the Tzhaar area. So the next clip will be me after the update, hopefully, with the new weapons, showing you the new weapons and how some of the new creatures look. Right, so I'll see you guys in a bit. And we're back after the update, and unfortunately it's been overshadowed by an absolutely horrible update by JAGEX. If we have a look at the forums, I'm actually pretty much infuriated about the nerfing of effigies. If we read, I mean, it's completely been overshadowed. This is the Tzhaar update, I'll cover it in a bit, but this is awful, look. The drop rate of ancient effigies is now reduced. That's fair enough, okay, reduce them, and will further decrease in accordance with the number of effigies that you have banked or in your inventory. If you have 5 or more ancient effigies, you will no longer receive them as drops until you possess 4 or fewer. I don't know what they were thinking. I honestly do not know what they were thinking. The reason people get effigies is because they don't have to train skills that they dislike, and at the end of the day this game is supposed to be of enjoyment, and if we're forced to do skills that we don't want to train, then what's the point in playing? I mean, I've got 33 effigies banked at the moment, and that means I won't be able to receive any more as a drop until I've used up all of them. Now some of them I'm saving because I don't have their levels yet, but now I'm going to have to get assists and waste XP, or keep them and train them and not get a single more effigy until I have the stats required to open them all myself, which is horrible. I can't believe they've done this. It's going to be an absolute outrage. There's going to be so many people who are raging about this update. I think they're going to have to change it back. There is no way they can do something like this. But perhaps they're complaining that not enough people are actually training the skill, but they brought them in and they can't just change it now. People are actually getting effigies. Oh, it's absolutely awful. I'm really frustrated about this. But anyways, this is the Tzhaar update. Straight away after after immediately being updated, and as you can see in my inventory, the weapons have changed, which is something that I had anticipated. And now, first of all, if we go in here, it looks very eerie. There's no longer this lava all on the floor. I'm actually going to probably try and, if I don't lag as much, turn this up to max graphical settings, which will be good. Oh, look at that. Yeah, with lighting detail on high, you've got this smoky kind of feel. It's very cool, and they haven't actually added the bloom to the fire. Actually, I'll turn bloom on if bloom's off, and see if they've added the bloom to the fire cape. Okay, bloom's broken. Okay, well, my bloom is broke. I don't know if that's a glitch or something, but yeah, if we have a look around here, I just can't believe the effigies. I really can't. I think it's awful that they've done something like that. that they've actually stopped people who had actually, you know, I'd done Slayer a lot and I got really excited when I got an effigy, but now it's just awful. They've lowered the drop rate. They've, you know, all they had to do is lower the drop rate, so they made it harder. But you know, to be fair, I'm a person who's disadvantaged, but I feel so much sorrier for people like Suomi who have to get 2,200 and can no longer do it. It's actually disgusting that that's happened. So if you have a look at all this, this is the magic shop. It's almost like a courtyard now. Yeah, he still sells all this, which is cool. I think this might now be, you need help. Why can't I go past here? Okay. But I think this might be the door that you have to go through. But this area looks very cool the way they've updated it. I just wish that they hadn't released the effigy update as of now, because it's completely ruined it. I mean, the effigy update and the nerfing of them has completely overshadowed this graphical rework. I think the amount of people that will be hating on this, which rightfully will be absolutely massive. Now this looks very cool, the way they've done all this. As you can see, there's bloom and particle effects. The lava looks very realistic, as you can see there. Very cool indeed. What I will do now is show you some of the weapons. So you saw the ones before the update. This is now the obby shield, which I don't know, it doesn't look like they put much effort in. They've just made them all the same colour, really. This is going to be the... What is that? I think that's the obby maul. It is, that's the obby maul. Right, are you serious? Okay, I think this is... That is awful. I think Jagex have actually managed to fail so hard with this update. They've kept us in that anticipation the whole time, and they've absolutely miserably failed. This is the Tzhaar sword. It's just all. I mean, that's all right. It's better than what it was before. I don't know what they've done with the maul. The maul looks awful. If we look at the dagger, that looks, well, it looks like a bit of a prom dagger. It's a bit. This is the staff. Now that looks very cool. The way that they've updated the staff. It does. It's a big improvement, and with the almost the bloom particle effect almost at the end of the staff is very cool. And that's the obby mace, which was a fail originally, and they couldn't make it any more of a fail. It looks like a massive long butt plug. So that's the coverage of the way they've updated the Tzhaar area. It's a lot bigger than before. As you can see, there's the quest start if you haven't seen it before. But overall, I'm a bit surprised, to be fair. The fact that they've nerfed effigies, I think that overshadows what would be a very good update. Because the amount of high-level players that use effigies to skip the almost tedious, boring skills, which I think should be allowed in a game that we pay for, ultimately, and a game that we want to enjoy. We should be able to, train skills as we please. And I think it's very disappointing that Jagex have done that, and it's completely screwed me over and many other players. So I'm a bit disappointed, but that's the video for today. I don't have the time to do the quest today or the fight kiln today. I will be covering a bit of it tomorrow. And so yeah, that's the video for today, and a very disappointed FeelMercy, who will see you tomorrow.